Stream is started. Welcome in, everybody. Today is July 31st. Something we worked on last week was going through my old screenshots and cleaning them up, mostly deleting ones that are part of making thumbnails or ones that I have duplicates of, that sort of things. Not actually deleting any of the nice ones, but it also gives me opportunity to show you guys all the different screenshots I have and let me remember different projects that I started on and I would like to finish. I've also been kind of organizing the screenshots as I go through them, and I would like to continue that today. We have a lot of screenshots. It is kind of a chill thing to do. Lets me kind of chat with everybody else. While we look at old screenshots together. Welcome in. We got Vlog. It's got Nerdy Geek, Mushy, SRA. There's two Mushy. We also got Mushy Mud. We got BioX, Ghostly, Visions in the chat, Andrew. You guys are doing amazing this Saturday. I was thinking about Wednesday, what we were doing on Wednesday stream. Those guys just joining us, make sure to follow me on YouTube by subscribing there. Also have the bell notification turned on. I did upload a new video today on YouTube. It was called the Perfect Shulker Shell Farm. I really like that farm. Kind of encompasses simplicity, also easy to build, kind of easy to understand. There's not a lot of redstone to it. The nether side is very simple. You don't have to worry about chunk loading if you run it properly. There's also a lot of different options on how you can run it. If you haven't ever seen that one, check out that video on my YouTube. I do a tutorial so you guys can build along. I think that farm's especially good for single player, just because it has a lot of stuff that you're looking for in a single player farm. Multiplayer can also be used. You gotta be caution about unloading it. Make sure to turn off before you unload it. Typical situations, but there's also an option you don't have to worry about unloading. Okay, so let me send out these notifications, and I need to update the info command. Today we're looking at screenshots. We finished the shulker farm. Well, yeah, some of it. Okay. So today, looking at my old screenshots. And sorting them and removing unimportant ones. Okay. Cool. So now I can remove that so you guys can see what's going on. I guess I could turn off my controller. I don't think I'll be using it. So the info command is up to date. Go ahead and send out announcements. Yeah, if you guys have bell notifications on YouTube, you'll get informed about streams. I also do that on Twitter and on my Discord. If you guys haven't already, make sure to join my Discord. We are trying to reach 7,000 members. Link is there in the chat. How's everybody all doing? It's lovely Saturday. Should be a pretty chill stream. Hopefully I can take time to read the chat. Oh, hey. Is that Zio?
Yeah, I am Zio, but you are in the wrong VC. Should I move you to the right VC?
Oh yeah, moving and streaming. Okay, I also got turn my noise suppression on in case my my AC turns on. Hopefully it doesn't sound as bad. Ghost Lee says beautiful shulker farm. Thank you. What do you do when you don't play Minecraft? Kind of covered that in my subscriber special videos. I don't like play really other games online, but I do other hobbies and stuff. Where can you find the document? Which document are you looking for? Oh, yeah, info command should be up to date now. Mirio says that on the SP the server kicks me randomly when the chunks be loaded immediately. Yeah, I'd recommend doing what I say in the video that I put out today. Don't put the lava in, then you won't have to worry about unloading issues. Welcome in, we got Ha, also Gumpancy, we got Evil Noodle, Matra, Glitched Vision, Bluestone, Sneaky's also in here. Today's the last day of July. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. So, last time when we started working on this project of removing extra screenshots, I think we got around to here somewhere. Somewhere around here we got I can't, some of these I don't remember why I took screenshots of stuff. That's, oh, that's a curve rail. I don't know why I took a screenshot of that. Did the delete button work on this one? Oh, no. No, that's not the delete button. This is the delete button. Oh yeah, okay, the delete button works. Cool. So a lot of these screenshots are of thumbnails and of like taking pictures of the farms running and stuff like that. I'll usually keep a couple screenshots just to kind of remember what we were working on at the time. Here's the screenshot that I did for the grass block farm. I do need to finish, make a video about my polar bear farm. That's what this is. This is some information about where you can AFK when you're running the farm. Oh yeah, we did look at these. I looked at these last time. They were somewhere around here. That's just a screenshot for thumbnail. Another thumbnail. Oh yeah, I did this for this screenshots. This. Oh yeah, we talked about this frog. That's good. This one. I think these are the new screenshots. I got Marvel. We got Armor. How did you make a dirt farm? You can check it out my YouTube video if you do !farm and just type in dirt or grass. There'll be a video explaining you how I did that. Welcome in, John. A dupe glitch? No, it was not a dupe glitch. But yeah, that's what that exclamation mark farm document it's all about. Goes into all the detail. So this can't remember why I took the screenshot. This was when I was working on, I think this was the lichen, fast lichen farm. Not exactly sure. Probably something to do with right clicking, holding flint still. But I also took screenshots with coordinates, so I would know where to teleport back to after I checked out something. Might be what it's from. So this is me testing something to strays. Here are some more of my farm lined up. That's the copper conversion farm. That was a really fun farm to design. It has a lot of different. It has like four different things it can do in that small little area there. You can oxidize copper, deoxidize it, wax it, and de-wax it. All in that little setup, which I was really really enjoyed. So this was one of the beginning ones where I moved the snow golem back and forth to de-aggro them. And the early one, of course, this is also water-based for people that want to build in the end dimension, but this has also had a portal one underneath. You want an option of high success rate. More farms. This is when we are designing the tree farm. I think we did get this far with our screenshots. That's kind of cool. Hopefully I'm going the right direction. I feel like we looked at some of these already. Maybe I looked at some more after the stream. Can't quite remember. But this is the Zeta Leaf farm. Here's another version of it. Oh yeah, I remember this one. This is where Zero and the guys had their experimental with the Gordy gun. Yeah, maybe we did look at this. I can't remember. I think I also did. I think I sorted some more screenshots off stream. John says the Wither Rose farm with bubble columns and chicken. It's your design, right? Yes. Yep. I designed like 5 of them. The one of the bubble columns is my most recent design. Is it possible to create an ancient debris farm using wither damage breaking? It's possible, but not really useful. Can you say hello there right here in the voice? The intro voice? Hopefully you heard that. How did I first discover Minecraft? I actually covered that in my video talking about 1,000 screenshots over 10 years. It's on my channel. Does anyone remember if we actually got this far? This is when we were playing around with the Gordy guns. A lot of fun. Shoots out Gordies. Do some testing. I think this is where I was showing somebody that you can convert the dirt underneath jungle trees, also the podzol. That does remind me, I do need to make my podzol farm, podzol and moss farm, so let me write them in notes. Podzol 2x2 tree moss farm. This was used for a thumbnail. Oh, this was funny. We had a wandering trader that ended up right on top of one of my farms. What do you know about 2B2T? I watch Fitum Say's videos. That's pretty much all I know about it. Their way to get mobs down from the top mob spawner safely without cobwebs. Yeah, you can use water. Let's remember Ray for giving us farms that change our Minecraft worlds. Hey Peppy, thanks for kind words. With the Wither Rose farm and it worked flawless. Nice. Yeah, working with withers is always it's something I'd say that you always should practice in creative because I know people goof it up. If they float and stay in water, I mean you can use water to move around. What is a T flip-flop? It's kind of a yes or no circuit. So here's some more screenshots. I think these were used for thumbnails. This is a weird bug where the items were pointing inwards towards each other, but they did fix that. This is what it looked like when you look at the items would point away from it, or they always point to the left or something. I thought that was funny, so I took a screenshot. Are you going from most recent to oldest? Yes. Yep, we're going from most recent to oldest. So these screenshots are probably a couple months old. Warhawk says, I'm practicing the shulker farm right now. Nice. Yeah, I don't know how to explain T flip-flop. Maybe look it up. I think these are screenshots for the thumbnails. I probably should delete them. Don't know. I don't think they really offer anything. I think I like to get at least one screenshot each farm. Leaf farm running. Leaf farm still running. I think this is just showing that the roots hold back water. I think they changed. Do roots hold back water anymore? Old is this world? Let's try out this one. We got Real E in the chat. Probably my favorite. Oh, missed that. Vision says probably my favorite farm from you is a raid because it gives so much emeralds and totems, etc. Ah, yes. Yeah, the raid farm is the most productive farm in Minecraft, so it's hard to say no to that one. Oh, this was just us testing. Oh. Is this really the same world? Oh, this was us testing the wolf as for the copper farm. I don't know if this is the right world. Aw, it says it is. That is strange. Does it work well? Do you gotta do it in the overworld? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Oh, okay. I don't know why my guy was way over there. This is the main one at 17 testing overall. I don't say point of bundles. I think they're gonna change bundles, make them more useful. Hello, Golden Legend. So, what was I gonna say? I want to test something. Oh yeah. So in the past, roots could hold water. There are some roots holding water. The question is that still possible? Or it's a bit dark. And they still hold water. Might be the easiest way to test it. Oh, they do, okay. Okay, we answered that question. You can still hold water back with them. Just, I guess it's cool. I also have my have noise suppression on, so tell me if the AC unit turned off now, but tell me if it's noisy. Visit Dragon and Warhammer says, congratulations on 300,000 subscribers. Let's aim for 1 mil, says Peppy. That would be crazy to reach 1 mil. I think this was me testing the edges. I think the edges are full block. I think I already did a video about this. I mean, I already mentioned this once. I don't know if it's useful. This is me checking out observers, how they're moving. There's more thumbnails. Oh yeah, 1 million subs. I'm gonna do a face reveal. That's true. Not sure what this screenshot's about. That was kind of cool. You know, they have like pumpkin stacks in villages. This one just seemed kind of like to make a, I don't know, I feel like it's trying to make a letter or something. This is really strange. I was loading and it looked all like this. I don't know what's all going on there. Some other weird stuff. There's another, these are thumbnails. I think I should do some more collabs with other YouTubers. I try, like I said, it's really hard to do collabs because we'd have to do something that that we can both do, like designing a farm. It had to be something that the person could help contribute to. So that's kind of difficult because like it's not too difficult for me to design stuff on my own. I wouldn't want to be doing a collab where I'm just doing everything. It wouldn't feel like a collab. I design stuff for other YouTubers, but that's not really a collab. It is tough. We'd both have to be doing something like completely different, but I think that's just aiming. Screenshot of just me dying. I think these are just sometimes I take screenshots to also remind me to fix things before I make the video, or take screenshots to remind me to how something was before I changed it. Like I was probably changing some redstone here, so I was deleting. I took a screenshot, then I would change it, and in case it doesn't work, I can always go back to the screenshot. Actually, I don't know why I took so many screenshots here. Maybe my controller fell on the ground. Took a screenshot of a block in front of my face. Like, yeah. More thumbnails. It's kind of how I make my thumbnails. I just take screenshots of stuff and crop out the background. Yeah, I really enjoy when other people use my contraptions and then give credit, because that's usually the best way for me to get noticed. And like other really big way I get support is just by my viewers telling other Minecrafters about different things I design. Because like sometimes they're just not aware that there's like, you know, farms out there and stuff for all this stuff. All the things in the game. Peppy says, Ray, how can I be a redstone engineer like you? I checked the Wikipedia. It has some good pages on the basic redstone For me, like I said, I started playing when it prior to the introducing of Redstone. So when it did come out, I could. Why do I have so many screenshots of this one thing? I've been deleting this for a while. Okay. But yeah, I started out before Redstone came out. So when every time a new piece come out, I just play around with it. You can even see that in my testing world. When I do a tour of my testing world, there's a lot of things that I just have built up in my world for testing. Yeah, learn the basics. Redstone's not that difficult. Oxo was sick of going to the end every time to get shulkers. Your video came up on YouTube. Perfect timing. So glad to hear that. So this is some more screenshots. Don't probably need these. Sometimes I take screenshots of these items or these blocks, so then I can, when hop world, I don't have to keep switching back and forth. Another one. So this is just screenshots. I thought my video was frozen. Yeah, it was just like the same screenshot over and over again. I just kept trying to delete it, and another one came up, another one came up. So this is probably another thumbnail. Well, no, this is probably me. I was probably trying to test, see where the TNT hollow goes and stuff. I can't remember. Thing is, like, as these screenshots get older, there's gonna be like less things that I remember about them. There's my dripstone farm. I know some people said I should put dripstone on both sides, but the water collection just makes it so easy. That's why I didn't put dripstone on the bottom. I like to try to keep my farms somewhat simple depending on who the audience is. So this is my first azalea tree farm, I believe. The simplest version. Oh yeah, we first made obsidian. That was funny. Looking at how the tree grows. Everybody who is during the stream, online, the server. The wood formation. Because I was trying to place in some TNT. Hello, Ecker. Zog is also in the chat. Just can't stay, but wanted to drop in and say hi. Have an awesome stream, my friend. Hey, thanks for being here. Appreciate that. Zorg. Zorg is a streamer here on Twitch. Minecraft streamer. Got some really cool projects going on over there. Vision said the dripstone farm harvesting was so satisfying. It was. That's probably the coolest part about it. Oh, I was trying to see how many flowering azalea, so I removed all the normal leaves. It looks kind of strange, but going on there. Counting out the distances. Showing how different ways you could farm them up. Oh yeah, this is the actual farm running. You can see how satisfying it just drops them down. Took a screenshot of that because I thought it was so cool. Not sure what this screenshot's about. So these are thumbnails. Everybody loves this farm. The polar bear farm, where the polar bears die in the lava. No, some people didn't like that one. There's the top of it. Out of all the 1.17 farms, which one was your guys' favorite? This is kind of a nice overview of everything in one area. This is me playing around with... We're trying to get the rails move in a certain way. So you can do this. It's kind of cool. This is something that's interesting. This little amethyst is actually really small, so you can't even see it. Favorite farm is the Shulker Farm. Shulker Farm, another Shulker Farm, Amethyst Farm. Someone says Dragon Farm. I said 1.17 farms. Foxes, Mojang added more amethyst for I farmed them. Oh, cool. We want Mojang to add more uses to amethyst. I see. Okay. That's just a temporary screenshot. This was look at all the different items in the game. Probably for a screenshot. I don't think I need that anymore. This I took a screenshot for the coordinates. I love this U-shape ravine. I've never seen one like that. Ever since I've seen that one, I've never seen another one like it either. John said he loves the Bubble Column Wither Rose Farm. Awesome. Yeah, different screenshots of that. Q said like the first Shulker Shell Farm. Nice. I can't remember why I took a screenshot of that. I think that looked cool because of the sandstone on top. This was a screenshot of showing that emeralds weren't deep slate variations. They eventually fixed that bug. So I wanted to actually find a real one. I'm not sure what this screenshot is of. Oh, that one's the lava's being held back. There's another emerald. There's a normal emerald. I don't know why I have a normal emerald. There, yeah, the ravine is really cool. The horseshoe shaped one. This is an axolotl just spawning in the flowing water, which is something you don't really think about. But they can also spawn in the flowing water, not just the actual pools of water. New one is Java only, so beware. Which one's Java only? The Shulker Shell Farm, I don't think Bedrock has any of that. Here's another image of coal not being deep slated. I don't know what this was. I think it was just, I think it was kind of cool the first time I think I seen it or something. The chain. The new changes they made to the mine shafts looks really cool. A lot of these screenshots don't make sense. Oh, these are two chests that are in a dungeon. I think they fixed this bug. I'm not sure actually. Has anyone ever seen this in the full release? But they're two chests and they're facing each other instead of being a double chest. I thought it was funny. How rare is a 9-vein emerald ore? That would be pretty rare. Those chests are hilarious. Yeah, they're pointing towards each other. They're not connected. I think they fixed that bug. I haven't seen it again. There's also these chunk ears. Oh, this is cool. There's 4 different types of ore right here. But also illustrate that copper didn't come in the deep slate variation. So it looks strange. I think it's when goats first were out. I don't know. Glow squid images. I was just so excited for the new stuff. I was just taking screenshots. Oh, that's kind of cool. Kelp growing out of diamonds. Hmm. Oh yeah, the water's kind of glitched in the air. There's probably something weird with this. I think I'm just doing some testing with piglins, picking up gold, looking at the chain. These are two geodes right beside each other. You know, the couple versions of the geodes are really common. Chests are kissing each other. It does look like that. But yeah, they made geodes a little bit more rare. I'm sure you can find this, but you know, it's a lot more common there. Two geodes right beside each other. Underwater diamonds. That was nice. What's the seed of the testing server? I don't know. You can hop on and you can test it out. I think that was for screenshots. This is just to make thumbnails. Oh, that's cool. Floating lava. Hot and cold. We see a lot of that now, where hot biomes are beside cold biomes. So I think it's gonna be a little bit more common. Some thumbnails. Can you make an automatic amethyst farm? Yeah, I have 3 different automatic amethyst farms already on my YouTube channel. You do exclamation mark farm and then just search for amethyst. They'll have the farm video right beside it. This is another thumbnail. A lot of that. This was a kind of funny one. I actually put this one on Twitter. Oh, maybe I didn't. I don't know. I think it was like one of these villagers were going around in a circle really fast, and I took a. Did I ever put it on Twitter? I think I did. I think I put it on my Twitter. Just a small clip of the villager going in circles. This was the chunk crashing bug. And yeah, stuff was invisible. I'm pretty sure they fixed this bug. This was a bunch of Endermen that we found underneath of my testing area that were all picking up sand and getting stuck in this hole. Funny thing is, I think Endermen can place sand directly inside themselves. And I think, in theory, they could actually get out of there by placing sand inside themselves. I thought this was funny. I blew part of this up and I came back and then all the blocks started growing. All the shards, amethyst clusters and stuff. And they're probably just thumbnails from testing. Because like every time I stream, I put a thumbnail out just to kind of show what's going on during the stream. Kind of a visual person, so it's really nice to see images rather than just words. They say like images show 1,000 words. But yeah, there's the skeleton stray farm. Here's some redstone. Like I said, a lot of times I take screenshots of redstone before I change it. Because if I mess up, then I have to go back to the old version of the redstone. Testing out. This was the stray farm. Testing out the blaze farm. That didn't really ever work out because it's too inconsistent. For some reason, when the blazes come through, even though they come through pretty much exactly the same, they would take different amounts of damage. And sometimes they would fly upwards and stuff, so it'd take longer for them to fall through. The way to find a buried chest using chunk coordinates? Well, they do put them in the center of a chunk. not sure this picture is showing. Oh, I think the minecart, it's kind of strange, but the minecart's not snapping up to the rail. I think it's just something that surprised me, so I took a screenshot of it. Can you make a glow squid farm? I already have a glow squid farm as well. If you do exclamation mark farm, there's a link to document and just type in glow squid. Type in glow and you'll find it. Do control F. What was I testing again? Oh yeah. So, oh, I've been streaming for 40 minutes already. I actually like these streams because then it lets me look at old things that I was working on, and then lets me continue working on them. So we do summon minecart. I think what I'm trying to show here is that the minecart doesn't snap to the rail. That's what my guess is, but maybe it does. Yeah. That compared to, I'll show you the opposite. Minecart. And then notice how the minecart will jump up on top of it. That's pretty much what I was testing there. Yeah, that document there has almost every single way to farm all the items in the game. More redstone. I don't need that. So we came across this problem where fire was trying to snap to these trapdoors, even though they don't burn, and it was ending up over here. Actually, I think I can do this without the trapdoors. I can just, there's lava below it, I can hop up, I think. So yeah, the fire here killed or made the Valkyr teleport. I thought that was kind of funny. Took a screenshot. Oh, sometimes I take screenshots of the sky. Working on the copper farm. This is when they added in the cracks. The crack that goes like all the way down to the bottom world. I think you can see somewhere over here. Doesn't it tell you what is the highest block in that column? I'm not sure. Does anybody know how that works? I think one of these numbers tells you what is the highest block where you're standing. These are the coordinates block. Well, I don't know what I'm looking at. This is the bottom of it, negative 28. You guys know that if you throw a channeling trident on top of a lightning rod, that's top of a slime block. Yeah, I showed that a while ago when they came out with lightning rods. I showed that you can drop them onto them, produce lightning. Good way to Is there a good way to catalog every item in the game for a huge storage system? I would recommend just looking at that same link. You do exclamation mark farm. That link will show you every item in the game. You can make a copy of that document and then sort them. When it comes to sorting, I usually would recommend like sorting by like green stuff and that sort of thing. There's something new. Oh yeah, these are all the gold. I didn't know that, but there's this many different types of kind of, what do I say, gold ore types. Normal, deep, nether, then there's the gilded, the blocks. I thought that was kind of cool. That's actually quite a few. You do anything with the charged creeper farm? You get mob heads. Some more thumbnails. I do need to update my charged creeper farm. Azalea can now be used for fuel. That's kind of a cool thing. Fox for sleeping underneath the powder snow. Don't know if they changed or not. That's funny. More screenshots. That was another one. Oh yeah, we had glow squid problem, but they fixed that now. Glow squid only spawn their stone. This is where we're testing skeletons. How we can make a skeleton farm with a dog without having to worry about them dying. What do you think about the 1.18 update so far? I'm pretty impressed. I think a lot of people will enjoy it even more than 1.17. Even though 1.17, like, so far as we can tell, 1.17 has way more features than 1.18. But people just like that the visual changes. They just notice that so much more clearly, so therefore they are more impressed by it. That's the dog farm. Can't have leather. There's all the different farms there. Blaze farm. Maybe it acts a lot of problems. I had to try to figure out where to get rid of those. Skeleton with armor. Got a creeper spawn on top of the spawner. I fix that. Dog was springing on a lead. That was really cool to watch. I think it's just me hopping up the snow like a ladder. What do you guys think of 1.18 so far? Is very excited for it. Minecraft finally getting a massive terrain update. Yeah, I think the last one was 1.7, right? What's that called? The update that changed the world? Something like that. I was hoping that snow golems could survive in the nether if they're inside of powder snow, since they're like freezing inside of it. So I don't know. It's strange, like you can freeze in powder snow in the nether, and then the golems will die from heat. This is showing that blazes die faster than cows. More farms. Oh, this was, yeah, this was This is the April Fool's thing. We're trying to figure out where these images are coming from. More copper in the walls, not turning the right color. Yeah, that'd be really cool. It needs to be a nicer way to keep snow golems in the nether. Some different types. This is when it first came out, Deep Slate. Oh yeah, and the goats were dying in the snow, and they still have it like that. This is working on the... Oh, this is the goat farm. Goat farm's actually completed. You guys are wondering. I do need to finish the fox farm. Fox farm is kind of fun because it, I like the cat gift farm. It gives you a lot of different variations. It's funny because like when foxes came out, like I made a bunch of different farms, but I never got around to actually showing them, which is kind of silly. I play on server with low TPS. Normal mob farms don't work. Really? That's unfortunate. It's probably just because someone's holding up the mob cap. Probably less to do with the server lag. Strays weren't spawning. Polar bears were spawning. So we can tell we're up to high point of the world. Then different lights. How do you check your stream time? I think it's called, what is it called? What is it called? Watch time. Yeah. Is it exclamation mark watch time? Something like that. Are you talking about 2B2T? Oh, I mean the problem is like mob cap being held up is a big deal. Armor stands weren't getting frozen. Did a lot of tests with the light blocks. That was a lot of fun. Looking at some of the new blocks. Explosions. Try and blow them up. Remember they didn't blow up. They work pretty good. We're like 300 players online. Yeah, that would hold up the mob cap. I would try to go for farms that aren't mob cap related, like the raid farm, pigment portal farm, spawner farms. Like there's a lot of farms out there that aren't related to player normal mob spawning. We've been streaming for about 1 hour. Oh yeah, this was when the end cities were messed up. You can see how broken they are. They're just cut off at weird places. John says, what's your favorite new block in 1.17? Ooh, new block? I'd say the moss block. It had a lot more features in the beginning. Like it has really unique features, but then apparently those were bugs because they changed it. Where the end cities are also, or the pillars are also messed up. Some cool pictures of how it looked. It's gonna be sort of how it is in 1.18, but I don't think they're gonna have these clumps. I don't know, we'll see. They'll probably add the clumps in maybe somewhere else. Yeah, what is your guys' favorite block? The moss block I definitely think is up there. Probably another one I'm forgetting. Yeah, moss block is pretty cool. I do need to finish this farm, but this farm does use a skulk sensor. I just remembered that. So I can't really show this farm. It really, can't really be used by people until they make the whole warden deep dark thing. That's this is actually my auto creeper exploding thing, so this can be used for charge creepers. Automatic charge creeper. I got some screenshots of that. Yeah, everybody likes the moss block. Hey, Terbill. Different screenshots during the building process. I think we built the two pieces separately and we put them together. This is what I was testing explosions. And I took a lot of screenshots. So I'm working on it as well. That was a really cool city that the viewers built on my testing server. We were like really creative. With building. Like I'm not like people are like impressed by like my redstone skills, my Minecraft knowledge, but I'm impressed by people's building skills. Deep slate redstone ore is your favorite block. That is intriguing. Deep slate has a lot of variations. I don't know what I was taking a screenshot of. Maybe the shulker animated in the... I mean the skulk sensor. Deep slate is not blackstone. That's true. They do look similar though. I think deep slate looks better in some cases, especially the tiles. It's funny how they didn't, I don't feel like they talk too much about the tile thing. Like, how did the whole tile thing happen, right? There's no other block that are tiles, right? It's just deep slate. So whether they're gonna add stone tiles, like, you know, what's the what's the thing behind it? It's kind of like we never really got a backstory of how that's gonna go. So this is my amethyst farm. This is the silk touch version of it. Oh, that was really cool. That was a cool like animated version of it. Like with the trident. mess around with that. Bricks of deep slate to me look like something that would be in the nether. Huh. What's the most useless block you would say? You think it's a trapdoor. Trapdoor is, oh yeah, you're really good at, the trapdoor is really close to being the most useful block. I would have to say the stair block. The stair block is right up there with the trapdoor, I think. I think the difference between like trapdoor. Oh, this is cool. A phantom got stuck in the piston like this and it couldn't get back out. What do you guys think is the most useful block? Trapdoor or stair? I know stair has like different heights and you can also turn it so mobs can spawn in, else you can walk up it. You can also put two together to kind of cover holes and stuff, and it can also be used to block light or not block light. But then again, trapdoor is pretty cool because then you can open and close it. Glass as well. Good blocks. John says, nice amethyst farm, so you just dig amethyst around and budding blocks. Sort of. You can check out my YouTube video. You can go to my YouTube channel, search the word amethyst if you're curious. Nobody hardly uses redstone, or it's a block-shaped pressure plate. It does have a unique use then. That's cool. Oh, this was kind of intriguing. Because there's like this little line here. Since you can see that line, TNT can actually blast through the water and destroy stuff. What is the topic? The topic was, what is your guys' favorite block? Or what is the most useful block in Minecraft? That's what it was. I think TNT, a beacon or TNT. Both very good. Taking screenshots of the lightning blowing up or charging the creepers. I thought that was funny. Water is absolutely most useful. That's true, yeah. I guess I have to agree with you. Water is probably even better than stairs. A log. Can craft a log into a lot of things. This is what I was making a glitched rod that's... It's kind of like a weird butting situation where like this thing is butted, so then it power this, and then I turn around, power this up, and then it make a loop and eventually get stuck. That was funny. Here's one of the butted rods that updated and it stayed butted. What music is this? It's ambient. You know what? Yeah. Ambient. Wait, what's the word? I can't even say it. Ambient. Like background noises. Ambient, yeah. You can tell I'm tired. Like recording that video that I uploaded today. You guys haven't seen it, I upload a new video today on YouTube. But yeah, that video is my new shulker shell farm, and yeah, it took a long time to record the whole thing. 40 minutes long, meaning it probably took me probably like 5 times as long to record it. Pretty much most of yesterday I was doing that. Maybe this is just answering people's questions with waxing whole thing. These are different farms we made. Screenshots, working on the different farms. The fuel. Those are coordinates. Oh, that was the block sizes. That's what it was. Okay. Most useful block is cobblestone. Oh. Oh, cobblestone. You can craft into other stuff. I guess people do think wood is also very useful. Iron is a must. I think what we're learning is that in every block is pretty useful. It was useful. Iron you could probably do without. This is when you bone meal and just copying the bottom block to repeat it. Cool ores. Oh yeah, the piston you could use to move it at one time. Really, the ultimate most useful block is the crafting table. Oh dear. I use moss blocks to make the mossy versions of stuff. More screenshots. Emeralds. Ad says it just got to make the new shulker farm you made so compact and neat. Thank you. Yeah, if you haven't seen the video, guys, check it out. It's on my YouTube channel. It's I call it the perfect shulker shell farm because it's small, fast to build up, doesn't take much to understand it. Also has really good success rates. Oh, I should have pick up that screenshot. Whatever. It's just a weird screenshot showing something twice. A lot of stuff I made videos about most of the stuff, so it's not a big deal if I delete it. Just some of the stuff I haven't made videos about, so I'd like to look at it so I can be informed. At least in survival, you can't really get anything without it. That's true. Does the shulker farm work? You need to do it in the overworld. It uses portals, so yeah, in the overworld. Could potentially get to work in the nether, but not really worth it, in my opinion. The other farm, the first farm I showed, you can build right in the end dimension. So I got a farm for any dimension, pretty much. I guess I didn't show how you use it in the nether, but I think people can figure that out. Shulker Farm is the one that Doc built. Doc's might be based off of mine. A lot of shulker farms are based off of my original one. Oh, this is a really cool picture of a crane. I remember this one. It did look very similar to mine. This is the dream prisons. Did stuff about most of this. I don't think I need screenshots on it. Yeah, it only works in the overworld. Yeah, that one's designed for the overworld. I have a different one that's designed for what is it? End dimension. Like I said, if you wanted to do it for the nether, you'd probably have to switch out the water with the piston. Just bounce the slime upwards. And then bounce the slime upwards, and what else you do? Oh yeah, you'd have to do something else for the golem. Because the golem dies in there. So you'd have to do something else. Don't know if there's an easy fix for that. You have a drowned trident farm, shell copper farm. Like all in one. I have a drowned farm. I have a trident farm. I also have a shulker shell farm. I also have a copper farm. Like I said, if you do exclamation mark farm, click that link there that's in the chat right now. That will that'll take you to a document with all the items in the game, and then also a video showing how you can farm each of them. Possible to make a moving XP farm. Jesus. That sounds really funny. Sounds like a fun challenge. I don't know why I took a screenshot of that. Oh yeah, probably just to get stuff aligned. Moving XP farm. He said use a evoker and a vex. Or how to move the vex. One block, kill them, move it. Well, I don't know if I ever did a video about it, but I did do some things where what was it? Oh, I made a vex farm. I don't think I really showed it. It was kind of strange, but we were picking them up in boats. Picking them up in boats, and then what? Then we were killing them somehow. That's possibly a way that could work. Oh, what else could be a movable XP farm? I mean, you could have like a movable villager zombie or villager farm, and then or you could trade the villager. I mean, it depends what type of XP farm we're talking about. Because you could just move a villager and then trade with it for XPs. This is some testing to do with the impossible farm. This is the minecart. Minecart can't go through. Can't go through a stair. That's something that actually changed twice, which is why I took a screenshot. How does ancient debris automatic with player loading? How is ancient debris automatic with player loading? You could just click the link there, John, and I'll explain it to you. There's a video. XPs follow you, that's true, but then they also despawn. This is the dripstone. Used to hang over a block, but doesn't do it anymore. Goats, trap, vex, yeah, it's something I showed a long time ago in my vex suppression, the very first raid farm. A lot of people have used it since. XP bottles, there you go, just carry XP bottles with your portable XP farm. Like a slime stone spawning platform. Huh, that'd be interesting, like the whole mob farm that moves. Intriguing. Why do I have so many screenshots of this? I delete them. Delete, 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 delete. Oh, okay. This is when I was testing my controller. I was like, why do I have so many screenshots? Because I was testing my controllers, so I have a whole bunch of them. Delete, delete, delete. Maybe for an hour, 20 minutes about. Hey, folk, Shaw, or folk Shaw. Maybe I should find this. Somewhere down here. Not that far. Okay, yeah, it's here. I'll just delete all of those. Thanks everybody who's hit the follow button. Really appreciate that. Oh, here's an underwater geode. I thought that was cool. Way down the bottom world. Mine shafts in a island world. Looks amazing. Another example of copper not coming in. This is when Moss came out, doing some testing with it. See if it would be useful for mining. It isn't very useful. It can go down or up a lot, but it needs that air above it, which doesn't make it as useful. That was cool. It's kind of like a lava lake that ends up at spawner, bottom of the world. This is a villager zombie from the jungle. I think that's why it's purple. Oh yeah, so I think this is supposed to be like, you know how each mineshaft has this dirt room? I think instead of having dirt room, it turned out to be a clay room. I think, because it looks like it has very similar dimensions as the dirt room. The lava lakes. This is what it looked like back in the day with the blossoms and stuff. Very pretty screenshots. I thought that was cool. Mine shaft, lush caves, and even a dungeon. Looks very lively. There's some shading issues in the distance. Kind of see them like right there, the dark spots. Floating water. John says, for how long have you been playing Minecraft for? For over 12 years. Started shortly after it went public. So sometime in May or June. 12 years ago. Cool screenshots. Oh, there's a more chest. Earlier we were talking about the chests that are right beside each other, don't connect. There's some more. Yeah, so from 2009. A geode in the background. Dark areas. Testing with flaming armor stands. Oh yeah, I think it was that armor stands could barely fit through cauldrons. Something kind of strange like that. Doing a bit of work. Alright, some people have different color names. You can change them yourself. Thought about doing something cool with Miller skeletons because they use normal bows like flame bows. And we're also giving piglins enchanted crossbows. Can't remember if we did anything special with that. Oh no, I think they glitched out. I think they froze like that. such a veteran. Yeah, I've been playing Minecraft for a long time. We were testing different things out for the possible prison. I think they need to change dripstone, be like Minecraft Live on 3 to 4 blocks. What do you mean? 3 4 blocks? Like you think all of it should be quite pointy? Okay, so they look good. Oh, okay. Took a lot of screenshots of armor spans and bubbles. I don't know what I was trying to do. Maybe just show that there's a lot of bubbles. Oh yeah, this was like you get stuck. This is kind of funny. You get stuck inside of a what is it, cauldron? Can't actually fit in between the legs. Kind of cool. Sort of like being inside the cauldron with the trapdoor. Or a composter. But not really. Not sure if that's useful for anything. Testing cat teleporting. Creepers. I think there's just a whole bunch of creepers that spawn, which I thought was really strange. A bunch of ghost blocks. Produced from powder snow. Different chocolate shell farms. Ones that use the skulk sensor. And this is just taking a screenshot of a bunch of different things I was going to use to try to escape the prison. Yorby, welcome in. Thanks everybody who's hit the follow button. It's just underneath the stream. If you guys want to stay informed about future streams, really appreciate that. Some old designs of the Impossible Prison. Here's some thumbnails you might recognize. ET blowing up. Is it possible to escape the impossible escape prison? I cover some ways that you could kind of do it. But if you didn't know about those, then you wouldn't really be able to do that. Also explain ways to prevent that. I think the biggest thing was like you needed a bunch of thorns, or you need to be really well click. Or the best method is the thorns method. Just keep hitting yourself with thorns. Look at that, some cool aquifers. A lot of pumpkins. It's something I'm always intrigued about, trying to find as many pumpkins in a patch. I think 16 is the most you can find according to the code. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I found 15. I think 16, like I said, is the max. I've always wanted to like try to find 16 in survival. Just something kind of fun to do when you're exploring. Here's exploding. Alright, there's repeating worlds. This is cool. This is actually a real world where the deep slate was coming through the world. You can see how it looks. These are a bunch of screenshots we took during a stream. That was cool. Look how pretty those are. Deep cracks, some glitches, which they fixed. I thought this was strange. I think it's a the cobble generator here, and it might be a stone generator over here. I can't quite remember. It's like a double generator, a natural one too. Hey, it's Gordy. What is Gordy gonna do? How many screenshots do you have? I think it's 5,000. We're a little bit, we're under 5,000 now. Actually, what is this? The old texture on top of the deep slate? That is funny. That's pretty cool. Just floating mine shafts. Glitched out lava. Not sure what I was doing here. Oh, the lava was at negative 52? Is that what it was? Something like that. Did you design a secret farm for screenshots because you have so many of them? Farming screenshots? That's funny. Some deep cracks, or these are ravines, I'm not sure. I do take a lot of screenshots. I enjoy that. Because then I like coming back, like it reminds me, especially to remind me to work on my future projects. Sometimes I have no clue why I took them, like this one. Maybe it has to do something with not sure. Something to do with the mobs. Not sure what that was all about. Llamas. Oh, I think I took a picture of everything that's writable. Can't remember why I was taking a picture of everything that's writable though. Something I was testing something. Not sure. I have a farm and everything. Crumble said, hey Ray, is there going to be a time where fishing RNG is going to be a thing in 1.12? We already predicted that fishing RNG is possible, and someone did make a modded client to sort of take advantage of that. Works kind of in strange ways. Testing SkyGrid. Something I'd like to work on some more. Trying to get SkyGrid to work 1.17. We're having problems, but that's going to be a new series on YouTube once I finish Protosky episodes. Made a mosaic screenshot. Maybe you could do that. I need a program to do that. It does sound really cool though. Here's some more thumbnail stuff. You just got done putting a gas grill together, says Wildy. Then I had to go buy a tank. Oh, is it a what do they do? They take propane, right? Gas grill, propane. I think that's. You know what? My brother found some used ones just sitting on the curb that people were throwing out, and he brought them home. So I was Planning on trying to fix them, but it's kind of scary because like when you get something that's broken, you like, I mean, you assume it's broken because that's why it is out on the curb. Kind of afraid, don't know what's gonna happen. It's gonna like blow up in your face or something. Or it's gonna like leak out fumes and it's gonna ignite wrong, whatever, and cause a big fire. Kind of scary. These are all just screenshots. Probably for a thumbnail. The trap may be right clickable. Which trap you talking about? N99. They work for returns. Oh, you're talking about the is it propane? Where you take it in, you take the tank in, and then you return it, and then you get some money from it. Eunice says, "How did you manage to keep your 12 years of Minecraft screenshots?" Well, I actually lost some of them. If you watch my video about 10 years, 1,000 screenshots, that's when Minecraft reached 10 years old. Talk about how I lost some of my early ones because it was on a family computer and my mother had it wiped, so I lost it. But the rest of them actually had on a like a thumbstick or whatever. That's how I had those. This is kind of cool screenshots of all the blocks. Polly says, then just pay for the gas, not the tank itself. Oh, okay. I gotcha. I understand now. Yeah, I've never really used like propane. I've used propane tanks before, but I never used propane grills before. I use like propane tanks for like heaters or weed burners, that sort of thing. Usually they like warm up. You have like frozen pipes, heat up pipes, you thaw them out, stuff like that. Very used to have a I don't know, what do they call them? Did they just call them like propane weed burners? I don't know. Things are really useful though. But we hardly use that much, so it seems like those tanks last forever. Some cool looks of the caves back when they first introduced them. We were testing powder snow at the world height. I feel like it's working the same way as you would expect, right? Yeah, I think so. There's something strange I probably talked about in a video. Johnson, on the video is there your oldest screenshot? Yeah, some of my oldest screenshots are in that video. Carmel said, had to close Twitch and reopen it. If you answer my question, I wouldn't have heard it. Sorry. Oh, I forgot what your question was. But I did answer it. Just so you know, I did answer it. Weed burners, yeah. Is that what they call them? They just call them weed burners? Hmm. I don't think there was anything unique there. Oh, I thought this was cool. So, in strongholds, there is a maximum of 4 of these chest hallways, and in this screenshot, all 4 of them are right beside each other. I thought that was really funny. See some of the stronghold changes, the fish in it. And this was really cool. I think this is the ceiling of one of them. Infested chiseled stone brick. I think that was like a really long name or something, so I took a screenshot of it. I think I was talking about different things. This is where I was talking about tips on how to mine in the new snapshot. Infested stone. Oh yes, infested stone was missing, but they have since fixed that. Something to do with beacons. I take weird screenshots and I have no clue what they're all about. It can make sense in the moment, but flamethrower says Wildy. Come flamethrower. Lucky chest on the stronghold. Imagine finding that in survival. Yeah, especially if you needed it. I don't know what I was taking a screenshot of here. It's something to do with the beacons, but I can't remember. I think it was just testing like how the beacons work in the really deep worlds. But I think they work just. I don't know why I opened the screen up though. Down. Oh, it's the timing on the beacons. That's what it was. Yeah, the timing was acting really strange. But probably a bug that's been fixed since then. This is when they made a flying machine with my face on it, and then they smashed it. Another one. That's funny. Kind of cool to watch that. Here's some of the ore generation. It already looks strange because there's no deep slate in it. Not sure what this screenshot's for. That's a cool house that someone made. That was really cool use of the deep slate. Little golem. I'm trying to use that block. The chisel block is like a face. Worked out pretty good. Some people said that this looked like a shulker opening up. Some people said it looked like a cat's face. So I was like trying. Some people thought it looked like an eye. Which one they thought it looked like an eye? Was it this one or I think it was a different one? That looked like an eye. I think they thought this one looked like the guardian. Thought this one looked like a shulk, piglin, and then this one was like a shulker. Skeleton head, creeper, wither skeleton. Just wrote square thing. But that's funny. It looks like a creeper to me. This one definitely looks like a shulker opening up for me. Creeper has a kind of a different face. They're all chiseled blocks. There's a shulker. Kind of looks like that, except a little bit wider here. Some people thought it looked like an observer, so I put an observer beside it. I don't know if it looks like any of this. I think the creeper looks the closest too. But it's still not perfect. It's like a small warden. What does the warden look like? There's another one that's two chests pointing each other. Testing breaking speed. Explosion test. More explosion test. Why upside down though? That's true. It is kind of like upside down. That does make a lot of sense. Some of the early textures. Warden has eyes, so Wait, doesn't the word not have eyes? A lot of these are just screenshots of me testing the copper farm, and thumbnails. See how I take a thumbnail? It takes a while. Some people use like third-party programs to make their thumbnails. I just try to take screenshots in survival. 6th version, but then the warden doesn't have eyes, so I don't... Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's kind of cool that the warden doesn't have eyes. This was, I don't know if I ever showed this in the video, but this was like a kind of a cool way to make a clock. I don't know if I ever finished it. I mean, it's pretty simple. Like I push the minecart up here in the air, then it gets stuck in the cobwebs, and it slowly goes through, and then it hits it and it gets pushed back up again. There was something weird about it that made it kind of hard to design. Very messy. Here's the screenshots of the prison video. Not sure what that is a screenshot of. Oh, I think this is my spider farm. I think because I want to remind myself to update my spider farm. I was also keeping track of rates. Track of Y levels and rates, that sort of thing. Sometimes I do take screenshots of stuff just so it reminds me to, if I forget like what the numbers are. There's the witch farm. Oh, this is cool. Big fossil in a big huge hole. This is kind of what the old caves look like. They didn't look that pretty. This thing's up for the villagers. Slime still spawn. How many screenshots are left? I don't know. There's a lot. It says there's like 5,000. I don't know why it says. It says we're like only 190 of 5,000. Oh, this was an infinite helix, I think they called it. Really big water things back then. And the geodes were really... Yeah, look how look what geodes there is. This is when they were kind of went haywire. We'll be here for a decade because all the screenshots he has are probably terabytes. He needs extra drives to store them. A lot of wood, infinite tunnels, broken mushroom. Kind of strange. It was just a rune portal sitting in the middle of nowhere. All these screenshots look kind of normal now that we actually have some of these biomes. Well, they're not biomes, but parts of the world. Near. Oh, making ghost blocks and it's caused me to die in the water. Even though it appeared that I was in air. Morted says, I just wonder what animes do you watch? I actually don't watch like TV shows or TV shows or series. And I don't watch that many movies. I feel like if I watch a series and I have to finish it, I watched which animes have I watched? I watched the Death Note one because my cousin recommended it. I thought that was pretty decent because there was a lot of like kind of thinking. It wasn't just like pure action. There was some thinking in there. Which other ones I watched I thought were good? Wasn't a animated series, but there was this one animated movie that I really liked, which is about these mushrooms that someone maybe knows the name. Mushroom spores that kind of like take over the world. I really enjoyed that movie. I wish they had a whole animated series of it. It's kind of fascinating idea of like mushrooms corrupting and taking over the world. Maybe somebody knows. So I think I'm just testing the Y levels, negative 64. Oh yeah, you would you don't die low Y levels. Something. Wait, is that normal? No, I think that's still normal. There was something else. Hmm. Strongholds are really deep. Okay. And stuff. Yeah, what animes do you guys like? I'm trying to think of the other ones I watched. Oh, Sword Art Online. I watched that one. I thought that one was okay. At least the first series was okay. It seems like always like the first series of animes or the first episodes of animes are nice. Like the Attack on Titans. I thought that was like the first couple episodes were okay, and then I didn't really enjoy the rest of it. Promise Neverland. I've seen that one. I did not care for that one. Happy to Me is an air pocket underwater and just drown. Yeah, that's a ghost block bug. So we're testing Y levels here. Negative 128. Oh yeah, that was like the new spot where you would die at. Okay. Lava that doesn't flow. Not sure. We're all taking screenshots of there. What's your favorite book? Ooh, probably Robinson Crusoe. The adventure book. It's very fascinating. There's a floating temple. Mine shafts, some other stuff. What are your guys' favorite books? I'm actually listening to a lot of different books. I love listening to audiobooks. Like a lot of times when I'm like editing my videos and stuff, I listen to audiobooks. So really nice. Whenever doing something kind of boring, then I listen to those. Like when I'm putting the final touches on my farms before I make videos about them, I listen to audiobooks. I listen to like all the classics and more. That's cool. Yeah, if you guys know of any good anime series or book titles, let me know. I'm always looking for good books because it's a lot easier for me to listen to a book than it is to watch a series because I have to like focus with my eyes. Where with the books, I can just let it play as I work on Minecraft stuff, Minecraft related stuff. A genius will move Endermans with water columns. There's one point where I was trying to move Enderman up. I was trying to think of a way I can move Enderman upwards. But yeah. Obviously bubble columns was not the way. I mean you could put them in a minecart and then move the minecart up and then they'd also move with the minecart without touching it. Similar to like a move the snow golem upwards. That's something you can do. Some more thumbnails. Pistons, yeah. Pistons get pretty annoying A lot of people don't like having too much redstone. Do you delete any of your screenshots? Yeah, I'm deleting a bunch of them. I'm not really explaining which ones I'm deleting. Just the ones that are like thumbnail ones, I'm just deleting those. Or ones that are like a lot of these are just screenshots to kind of remind me to do certain things or point out certain things during videos. They're not really that important, so I'm just deleting them. I think that's just me showing that you can use minecarts to move it over. A lot of stuff I already covered in videos too, so it's like, do I really need to have do I really need to have screenshots if I covered in a video? Like here we're testing if we can actually lift a boat up when you bone mill a ripple leaf. So a lot of that sort of things. Here's like the longest word in Minecraft item. Oh yeah, I think we're testing it. Killed by armor stand. We're playing around with that. Oh, that's a cool. I have a cool screenshot. My whole person like kind of rotated. I remember I was testing here by just showing off stuff. Minecraft farms, water held up, breaking stuff. That. The uniqueness of the moss block. They did change it, so moss block isn't this unique. I don't know. Actually, this is a good question. Here's my test right here. So, okay, let's grab sand. Oh, you can no longer stick moss block beside sand or beside a cactus. Oh, boo-hoo. That is that's kind of sad. um. What are the spiders doing over there? Kind of scary. Oh, I can still do that though. Okay. Boo-hoo. Yeah. So in the past, you could stick moss right beside cactus.